Welcome. Yeah, it's Friday. Come on back. 420 on a Friday. Get you some. Roll you up one. It's time to smoke. Yeah. Get you one of these. Pour a cocktail if you need to. Okay. Sometimes it's good to drink and smoke. That's what we do right here live on YouTube every Friday at 420 on the Jessup Show podcast channel. Come on. I'm drinking. I'm going to show you. Sober dicks are here. Good to see the sober dickheads. I have, thanks to the cheap people that help me prepare the shop every week for the show, the sober dicks who turn on the lights and such, spared no expense and got some NL. As long as it's cold, though, you can't really taste how shitty it is. Get what you get. Do what you get on Friday. Welcome to June, everybody. Yeah! Holy fuck. It's hot. It's the peak of tick season. Did you know that? There is a lot of people don't even know that there is a tick season. There is. There's not ticks in your ass in fucking December, right? You know that. Everybody knows that. But this right here, I'm talking June, hot Tennessee, where I'm at, where a lot of y'all are at. It's fucking peak tick season, not dick season. Don't fucking. I'm getting dick signals and all kinds of weird hand gestures from the sober dicks. You need to know if you live anywhere near water, hot, woodland areas. I got some tick facts, okay? Because right now, for the last week, I mean, the reason we're talking about this, I've been fighting ticks every day. Oh. I don't like it.
Smoke a blunt.
That's what I do sometimes if I get upset about ticks. I just sit down.
Smoke a blunt.
And then I'm like,
Time's limited, carrying on.
Sober dicks. Listen, I don't have bed bugs. I've got bed ticks. Is that a thing? Bed ticks? I do. I find them on my pillows and then I look it up. They love that shit. Ticks love beds. They get all up in your fucking pillows and blankets. Like, I thought, until you have ticks all over you, you don't know shit about it. And then you start doing research, and I found out, I'm like, I thought they had to be on you. I thought they had to be attached to you to get life. And if they didn't, they just were dead. But that's not, they can hang out in your fucking bed just waiting, waiting for you to just, like, hey, it's 2 p.m., maybe I'll lay down and jack off for a little bit. Literally. And take a nap. And then you get a tick on your dick. Tick on your dick. Come on now. Tick on your dick. Okay, that's going to probably be a #1 hit song. I've been in a music video. It's skyrocket, going up the charts. You know what I meant. It's going up the charts. Oh. And
Gonna make me come.
I'm probably gonna be a huge country music singer, at least a backup singer for Joel Fry, pretty soon. Listen, if you have a tick story, because I've been fighting them all week, I've pulled them really close from near my butthole. I didn't like that. That was upsetting. One out of the back of my neck. Like while I slept, he was already in the bed. I didn't check as good. And that motherfucker got right up on the bottom of my hairline. And then when I got up in the morning, I mean, luckily, you know, you gotta run your fingers over every crevice and hole of your body. I mean, a lot of people don't like to touch themselves, but you gotta, when it's tick season, man, you gotta get up there and dig around in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Dig around in your stuff. It's tick season. That's probably gonna be another hit song, Dig Around in Your Stuff. So anyway, dig around. If you have stories from where you had like a tick in your pit or something like that, because I'm thinking, like, if they're on the pillow and then they decide for the head, who's to say that they don't, like, walk up on your face while you're sleeping, okay? Oh. And then attach in your eyebrow. And then you wake up with a fucking tick in your eyebrow! What the fuck? Oh my God. I would need to wake up and take one of these. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you ever had a tick? Anybody ever had a tick in their eyebrow? Anywhere. I mean, maybe you guys who are watching live, the link to be on the show to connect to producer Mike, the link as always is in the description. If you got attacked by a tick in a weird spot, we want to hear about it. Maybe you were hooking up with somebody who had a tick and you got the fuck out of there because, you know, you're like, I'm not dealing with this. Because, you know, sometimes if you touch them, you can get the diseases. I've got the diseases. You know, we're going to go over it. Amazing. This channel is taking off. We're just gathering the hardcore peoples. We're at 448 subscribers. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sober Dicks. We're going to thank producer Mike with drugs, probably, as soon as we can. It's pretty exciting. We've got a giveaway when we hit 500. We're going to give away this Hamilton device. It's a PS1 double concentrate and cartridge bubbler. You know, if you like to smoke and get high with cartridges or those little, you know, pins or whatever, HamiltonDevices.com/Jessup. And you can get us hooked up and hook up a deal when you use Jessup at checkout. Okay, let's get producer Mike on a Friday. Hell, yes, it's Friday. Where is that son of a bitch?
I'm over here, douchebag.
I think we are officially connected to a floating producer Mike.
You know, that's neat. It's because I have my desk set up in front of me. You mentioned Hamilton Devices, the great company Hamilton Devices.
Yeah. They have a lot of
Jessup,
good stuff, but I forget sometimes people are like, what is a Hamilton device? Because I think if you you use a cartridge, a lot of times you'll just call it a battery or you'll call it like a pin, right?
This is a Hamilton device.
Yeah, but I mean, they just take that idea to the next level with that one that you have. This one that we're giving away when we hit 500 subscribers. And it is a PS1 and it has two. It's just double. I like these because it runs everything through water, and a lot of times with cartridges, you don't know what they have in the cartridge. Sometimes they get waxy and weird and chemically, and I feel like the water keeps me from dying.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. It's to keep you alive.
Yeah, I feel like that's Hamilton Devices. They
care.
we care. We're going to keep you alive. We're going to filter your deadly cartridges that you got from that dude on the corner on the cheap. We're going to filter them through water, just in case. I mean, I'm not saying that filtering through water does anything, but it sure does seem like it, right, Producer Mike?
They obviously are hiring folks over there that are actually using the product or have used products before and say, hey, you know what, man, would be great? No, don't tell me. Just go and build it and let's sell the damn shit. So that's what we were doing. Hamilton Devices.
I mean, and while we're on the subject, we're not doing it today, but a quick tease. Coming up on a future live broadcast, we have a brand new device from them called the Butterfly. And it looks like from the package, I haven't opened it yet. It's still in the shiny plastic. It looks like it might be like a butterfly knife, like from the 80s.
I was just going to say, if that's a butterfly knife that I used to carry around when I was in high school, that thing's going to be bringing back a lot of memories for me.
I know. And maybe. So that's coming up. Listen, SteveJessup.com for everything about the podcast. And if you want to get something like this, I just came here to get high. Oh, all of your support helps. Do you have tick stories, Producer Mike, before we jump into the Zoomers on a Friday?
Listen, I was born and raised in the great state of Connecticut, where we have a city on the shoreline called Lyme, Connecticut. And Lyme, Connecticut is...
like Lyme disease?
You got it, man. Lyme is famous for being named for the Lyme disease because someone got a tick, and I guess it didn't work out so well. So I grew up always checking for ticks.
Mike. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry to interrupt your story, but are you saying that on the day that they named the town, the town namer had gotten Lyme disease, and like that was top of his mind now?
It was either that or mojitos.
I don't think you really are. I mean, like, a lot of times we give you a hard time, like that you're not as good as like Jamie on Joe Rogan's show, but I don't really think anybody could be. But I mean, I feel like you don't even really look things up. I feel like maybe you're just making it up.
No, I definitely look things up. These are tick bites, and all these people.
What does that have to do with Lyme, Minnesota?
No. It's Lyme, Connecticut.
I don't.
And all these people you see here got Lyme disease. This is all Lyme.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with how the name came to be?
Ooh, well, this is nuts. No, I think the first case of it was found in Lyme, Connecticut.
Yeah.
So they named
the dude that was naming. All right. Whatever. This is enough. I don't want to see any of that. Okay. Because I did some research of my own. Because I knew.
You did?
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I'd like to say I did, but if there's paper on this desk, it's a pretty good chance it is a result of the sober dicks that I give no credit to ever.
You steal a lot of credit from them too.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes if I say something's going on, then they know, and then they print stuff. But here in Tennessee, they found out you can get these 4 things a lot. Spotted fever, rickettsiosis, Lyme disease, something, I'm going to just spell it. It's EHRLICHIOSIS. How would you say that? Urkulosis? Urkulosis?
I think it would be Erb's palsy. Didn't someone bring up Erb's palsy before?
Urkulosis is a disease you can get here in Tennessee from ticks. I've had ticks every day this week, Producer Mike. These are all diseases that I might have or have gotten. Anaplasmosis.
How is it possible that you got ticks, but somehow your dog didn't? I don't understand this. Your dog,
because here's the
tick-free.
problem, and the great question. Producer Mike brings a humdinger. Hell yeah! Okay, I got excited because producer Mike did something good. That is a great question, and I'll tell you why. Because my dog is on that medicine that it affects all things. It does fleas, ticks, and heartworms. Okay, and
That is a well cared for pet.
it prevents it. So when a tick gets on her, tick basically uses her like a fucking city bus to my bedroom. Because the tick the tick knows that something's in her blood. I don't know if it smells it. I don't know some of this, but I've done limited research. But the ticks get that dog poison that's in their blood, and then they just hang out on her, come inside, and they get on me.
Suck dicks in hell!
So, pretty good chance if I die, producer Mike, from any of these diseases, most of which are fatal, you will have to somehow continue these 420 party hangs on Friday.
Hey, no problem. I mean, you said it yourself. It's
Suck
peak
dicks in
dick
hell!
season. You got a new single coming out, Tick on My Dick. It's going to be a great summer.
All right, we should probably get to the regulars, and we can talk about this more.
No. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I think I found the actual photo of when you got the tick or ticks in this case.
Okay.
I think I've got the photo when you actually got it, and I
might have
believe it
sent
was
you
this
that.
one. Was it not? Oh, let me get out of this shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Now look,
Let's
you're
stop talking
not
about
wearing
ticks
sleeves.
for a second. Yeah, this might have been one of the days which I did pick a tick out of my. I feel like I might have gotten one on my hand, which is weird. I've never had one decide to attach to this part of the hand, that little fatty part on it. Usually they go for armpits and tucked away spots. Okay, so if you get a tick, look behind your ears and your armpits. And,
Inner thigh.
Inner thighs, inside your pussy lips. Whoa. Hang on.
That was out loud.
Let's go back to this. What is this? None other than a brand new hookup with the one and only John Hickok from Hickok 45, where him and his father have over 5 million subscribers on YouTube. That guy is a buddy of mine, and he brought his M60 out to my place. You can see me holding the M60 right there. That is a Vietnam era firearm that was used in action. It's all beat up and tattered, and we had our way with it and made some amazing things. That video drops next Friday on the original channel and right here on the Jessup Show podcast channel. John Hickok himself is going to sit down with me here in the shop. We're going to talk about making this video, how we did it, any more shit about the gun. What do you think about this, producer Mike?
Well, I fired the M60 before. I was a highly trained United States Air Force weapons person. And my question to you is, did you properly clean the weapon afterwards using the cleaning supplies that are supplied in the butt of the weapon?
Great question. I did not. John Hickok had the cleaning supplies on him.
Interesting.
Like he whipped them out like off his. You know, they were just a part of his gear.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, that's always important, to clean the weaponry after,
It made me
firing
wonder,
it.
like, why does he have that so accessible? Like, maybe he uses this on all of his weapons, if you know what I'm saying. You know,
I hear you. But, well, I guess we'll find out next week, Steve, because that video
sometimes.
will drop June 9th, everybody.
Yeah, June 9th. Sometimes you need gun lube in your pocket to rub on your weapon, if you know what I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah, and frickin' Wheelchair Rick uses weaponry in his logo. Success! Wheelchair Rick, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, are we gonna get a wheelchair Rick on a fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
You know about that, Steve? It's
Wheelchair
how fuck your
Rick.
Michigan, baby. There we go. Finally got the fucking guns out. Speaking of guns.
Yeah, you got. Oh yeah, we got guns out. Is damn right.
Sun's out, guns out, hot as fuck.
Oh, you
but
got your guns out. We're getting guns out. Guns are.
Fucking Wheelchair
Ow.
Rick is jacked.
Yeah, I didn't realize how fucking much muscle I had until I looked at myself through the camera. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit, I pushed myself.
Well, it
around
adds
a lot.
10.
Yeah.
It adds 10 pounds, Wheelchair Rick. So
Both of us have been beating off more.
You know, Steve, I was thinking about your tick
Really?
story, and
You're an idiot.
it frightens somebody like me. Your tick story we were
tick
talking about
story.
earlier.
Yeah, because you can't really. Because listen, not to interrupt you, but my brain just jumped ahead when you said that because I've been doing
Yeah,
a
go
lot
ahead.
of panicked stances in front of the mirror, doing, that and this and that and twisting and opening up, gaping my own asshole. And if you thought you had a tick that was out of reach, what the fuck? Do you got to get somebody to fucking flop? You roll you on the floor and spread your butt cheek open?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's gonna have to be a team effort.
Guilty.
Luckily, I got people on my team that will be willing to
Our
do that if I
butthole.
need that.
Butthole ready, people.
Yeah, but I would much rather be able just to be like, put the fucking mirror there. Let me grab this son of a bitch. But then again, if you grab it, his head gets fucking lodged in your fucking butthole. So then you got a tick head by your ass, possibly near the hole, that could be spreading all kinds of diseases.
Have you
So
had?
what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to grab a hot match, like my grandpappy always
Okay,
used
yeah,
to
I've
say.
heard that trick.
Hold
That's
that
a
son
good
of a
one.
bitch, yeah, right by there and burn that fucker
Yeah,
off.
I've heard that.
Cause an
And
explosion.
alcohol, right?
Yeah, alcohol might be less flammable. I don't know. You
Right.
know, me,
And if
burn
you
my
in the
ass
old
cheeks.
days, like if you think about dudes out in the woods and late at night making shine, getting ticks all up in their butts, they probably just had some of the front tops or bottoms or what do they call it, or fronts or ends, of the shine, and then they would pour that on the tick.
Oh yeah, the tail or whatever, the fucking or the head.
Right.
I always toss the head.
Oh, put it on the head.
Well, they toss the head to put it on. Yeah, you get the point. But
Wheelchair Rick, pull it together. Are you fucked
now
up?
what's really bothering me is this, Steve. I went to go fuck with my shit earlier and turn everything on,
Oh, okay.
and I not a tick, but I almost fucking put my finger right in the son of a bitch's
snake.
face, and I haven't killed him yet because I wanted to share this with
Snake. If it's a snake, I don't want to
you.
see
I
it.
haven't named him yet, but this little fucking thing has hitched a ride, and he's here.
Holy shit! Is it a Danny Long?
Okay, yeah. Well, that
That's a
guy
Danny
might eat
Longleg.
ticks.
Or Danny Longlegs? Jesus fuck.
Yeah, they
Because
eat
I did
mosquitoes
look
and
up-
ticks and all kinds of good shit.
I did look up. As a matter of fact, Wheelchair Rick, you are an excellent guest to talk about this. And
I couldn't
maybe
feel it. That's
learn
another thing that would scare the
something,
fuck out of me.
what's that?
Are you talking about me not being able to feel it if I did have one?
Pussy.
Or what do you mean? What are you doing?
No, I'm saying.
Are you having a stroke right now?
Oh, I had to get a tick off of the table. I had to wipe him off.
Oh damn! You got him that bad.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. I've pulled them out of all parts of me. Listen, you are an excellent, very prepared. You have a great setup. You sound excellent. So, this would be a great time in the broadcast, since I've brought it up, if we could go over some tick facts.
Bust it out.
Can we? I mean,
I like it.
Not only did the Sober Dicks print pieces of paper, they wrote tick facts. I'm very, very impressed. I feel like sometimes, Wheelchair Rick, if you yell and scream enough at the people who support and love you and tell them that you'll fucking murder them, everybody seems to get in line and really comes together. I mean, the Sober Dicks are really delivering. Producer Mike's got his head out of his ass today. I mean, it's really going to be a great broadcast.
I feel it, Steve. I really do. I think that there's been enough of the putting in the places.
Enough bullshit.
That everybody is working out good.
Okay, we're on a roll. Let's not spoil it. Tick fact number 1. Do you know, Wheelchair Wreck, when are ticks in season? When are they most active? Because a lot of people, as I said before, don't realize there is a tick season.
I would say probably around the end of April to the middle of July or end of July.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking great answer.
God, love a man. Listen, I was a little panicked. Yes, April, May, June, a little bit of July. Hopefully gone by August, definitely by September, especially here in Tennessee. Depends on where you're at and the temperature, okay? Here in Tennessee, 10% of those that are running around could be them black-legged ticks that carry. And I'm just disease.
That's the
Some
one.
dicks in hell. Guilty.
I almost thought you were gonna say AIDS.
Look, how do you know, like, why ticks are attracted to you? Do you know that? I have that fact in front of me. Tick facts, you guys.
I do not know that one.
It's your CO2, Wheelchair Rick. Okay, so listen, if you know you're near ticks, just try and hold your breath.
Oh. Carbon dioxide.
You beat brain on Rick.
Nice.
Should we do you guys want any more tick facts?
No, lay them on it. No, I'm liking these.
I'm having a good time with this shit.
Yeah, Rick's getting them all right.
Because I didn't, it's like I said, the Sober Dicks might be trying to, sometimes they set me up for failure.
Hey, we're killing it, bud.
I have 2 more tick facts. I'm hoping these are interesting because the first 2 sucked ass. I was really hoping to be like wowed, but I felt like, okay, yeah, I guess, Isn't that how you felt, Wheelchair Rick?
I literally thought there was going to be a question like, if the tick gets too close to your asshole, how far does it have to get before it turns around because it tastes the taste of shit or something stupid? I don't know.
Oh, so you're saying we shouldn't wipe so good?
I feel like if there's a little bit of shit around the asshole, I think the tick's going to stay further away from it, and it might end up on your cheek. Shit, it might die before it even gets a chance to bury its head inside you. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
you might catch it on the retreat because it saw the shit.
Right.
Sit down in a fucking hard metal chair. Boom. There goes the dynamite. Problem solved.
I was just thinking, and I thought of it earlier, but I was really excited about listening, so I forgot. But now I've remembered. I think a great T-shirt that you should make and sell, Wheelchair Rick, is I have butt-ready people in my life.
I like that. Is there any way we could switch that around to not sound so sexualized?
I mean, isn't that... Okay, never mind. I mean, see, that's what happens when I try and write a note. I mean, these notes, they wrote. Okay, never mind. All right. let's just go back to the last two. This is exciting. What kind of plants? Are you ready, Wheelchair Rick? For
I'm ready. I'm listening, bud. Go ahead.
1,000 pesos. What kind of plants do ticks hate? So if you have ticks around your house this time of year and you legit want to get rid of them, I have several plants. And you can put these around and those motherfuckers will take a hike. What do you think, Wheelchair Rick?
Damn, that's a good question.
Good fucking question. Everybody take a hit.
I would have to say, if I was on a game show and I really had to try and put my fucking brain to it, I'm gonna have to say probably like
Hey, producer.
some kind of flower of some kind.
Just hang on. I'm gonna give you a hint. Listen.
Okay.
You got one, two. There's like fucking 6 or 7. I can't count good, but on the list. So you got a lot. It's not just one. Okay.
Okay. So it's like some kind of like a daisy or a tulip or a flower or some.
Why?
Right?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Maybe like because there's a different types.
Wheelchair Rick,
I don't know.
based on what? I mean, are you just pulling these things out of your asshole?
You know, I think back in my fucking brain, it's pulling up some shit from back in the fucking elementary days that I think it said something about. That's where it stops. It's like it's some kind of thing. I don't know.
Nobody.
Weber looks like he knows.
I mean,
He's
you're
over
just
here
naming
wailing around
shit
in the
that
Zoom
you
room.
can remember. I mean, you're just saying plants. I mean, you don't even know. I don't even know. I mean,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say
claiming-
dandelion, Steve.
I mean,
but
I
don't think
looked
it's
at
that if there's
this
gonna
and
be
I was
multiple.
like,
Not early.
why wouldn't ticks like plants? Because I thought they were blood-sucking like vampire motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, but this does make sense. First one on the... Oh, my God. That's so awesome that lines up. First one on the list. What do you think it is? I
Roses.
just said vampires. That's a hint.
Vampires, huh?
Garlic.
Oh, garlic. That makes fucking sense.
Wheelchair Rick, you know, maybe every once in a while turn on a movie or something, you know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
I wonder
man.
if
I've
Eddie
been
do
watching
that.
Twilight growing up or something.
Producer Mike, you want to take a stab at one of these other ones?
Jack Daniels.
No. We're talking about plants
I don't think he was listening.
that would run off ticks.
Oh, I thought anything that ran off ticks.
Dang it, Producer Mike.
Poison ivy.
Man, I feel like I got rid of all the mean... I guess, did we have an agreement, Producer Mike, that I would get rid of all those? Because I remember when I had really mean comments about Producer Mike. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's his intro. Son of a bitch.
Guilty.
Yeah, producer.
And my head's in my ass. Okay.
All right. Well, listen. Sage mint, lavender, beauty berry, rosemary, and
Those
one
all sound
that Wheelchair Rick could have been right on by a wild fucking guess. Marigolds. Okay.
Marigold.
Nice. Hey, you got a joint so we can get the spider
Those
hive?
will run ticks off. And lastly, before we say goodbye to you, Wheelchair Rick, for a moment at least, and say hello to the rest of the regulars, what do you think Tick's favorite blood type to suck on is? Because we have lots of blood types. Do
positive.
you know your own blood type?
I don't. She blank. Do you know my blood type? What is it? All right, mine is A positive. I'm gonna say they're like B positive
Man,
because they're
you
so
know what
negative.
I just realized is that you have this like person that's with you that you
She
get
just
to-
walked in.
that you get to have sexual relations with that also keeps track of dumb things
My
like
blood
your
type.
blood type.
It's probably important.
Yeah. She's an angel.
Really? You're an idiot.
I don't have a blood type person. I'm looking over.
You said I don't have a blood type person.
To the solo
Oh, poor Steve.
They don't have it written down anywhere either. They do not know. No one knows.
It's hard
Back
to keep track of that shit,
quiz. Maybe this is something I should get checked. Can you find that out with 23andMe, what your blood type is?
Oh, I'm sure you can go to any kind of blood bank and say, hey, what's my blood type?
Well,
And
man,
tell you.
I don't want them to know what's in there.
Dude, I had to, you know what? I had to get my blood drawn just to get my fucking pain medication. My doctor stopped my pain medication because I didn't go get my blood drawn for like 6 months. Finally, I showed up and they were like, oh, you were supposed to be here like almost half a year ago. And I'm like, well, just fucking do this and get this done with. And I hated it. I'll get tattoos all day, but I fucking hate blood drawn.
I don't want them to put stuff down on my permanent file. Do you remember in Roadhouse how the dude walked around Patrick Swayze with his medical file? Because he was in so many fights.
Oh, yeah. With the doctor and shit. Yeah. She was like, who walks around with their medical file
Ever
on?
since then, I keep imagining how big my file is and all the drugs that are listed on there.
You probably need a filing cabinet to fucking take around, huh?
Give my file to that hottie.
I don't like that.
We're good to great.
Let's wrap this up. The Tick's favorite blood, starting with their most favorite to their least.
Be positive. Definitely gotta be number one.
That's you, homeboy.
All right.
You are gonna be infected with ticks.
All right.
Also, O, second on the list. Third on the list, A, B. And least favorite to ticks is B. I don't know what's wrong with these B people, but ticks don't give a fuck about them, you know.
Where's AB positive on that list?
AB is third, so that's if that's you,
third?
you're third most attractive blood to a tick. Hang out, Wheelchair Rick. That was fun. We're gonna check in with somebody who I know who's probably got diseases from ticks. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in hot. Oh shit, Duck! It's Eddie Weber. What's up, buddy?
How's it going? How's it going today, gentlemen? All right, before we get into it,
Eddie.
Last week y'all had a conversation.
Yeah.
And I got to go ahead and let y'all know. Now,
what happened to your tooth?
Yeah.
God damn it, we were waiting. Good call.
I've never been so proud of my girl, but I went to pop out scared, and that bitch never threw a punch so clean in her life. Huh? Bro, I was never so proud in my life. She clocked my shit. Pop.
Bro, your lady popped your tooth out?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. She was watching Roy Jones Jr. from when she was a baby.
Oh.
I've been never so proud of this goddamn girl. I don't worry about her as much whenever she goes outside by herself now.
I don't want my lady to knock my teeth out.
I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I'm a little scared too. But, however, if I try to be comfortable with it, then at least she just finds me comfortable too, all right? She's already busted my ass one time. Now I'm scared, okay? Bro, I can't...
Now, it seems likely that if you knocked one of her teeth out, you would have to answer to the higher power.
Oh, absolutely. But, I mean, shit.
I'm coming, goddammit! I'm getting a joint.
She was just reacting to someone popping out at her. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I was never so proud of the way she formed her punch and her reaction. You know what I mean? Like, that girl was on it.
After that, do you get an apology blowjob?
I did not. However, she wanted to try cooking me a steak, and she was like, what? Oh, never mind. I can't cook it. You ain't got no front teeth no more. And I felt like that was more disrespectful than anything else.
Yeah. But yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh, shit. How y'all doing today, brother?
Have you ever had ticks or ticks diseases?
whenever we showed that picture from Kyoki, that's been the only time I've ever had ticks. However, I've always
when y'all went out to get high with the tree on 420?
Yes, sir. When I was laying across that tree and I told you I got one on my hip that was headed towards my butthole.
Yeah, but did you saw him in action?
No, I ended up catching him on my side, and I ended up with a ring on my side for
meaning
6
like
months
he had
after
locked
that.
in and started sucking?
Oh yeah. He was buried in. I had to. Now the way I've always learned how to do it is you take a book of matches, or you take just a single match.
Yeah.
Light it off, or same with a lighter, anything that takes heat away, because they breathe out their ass. So you put something
they
hot
breathe out of their
I know
assholes.
a lot of people who do that.
They
now
do.
That's
they
a great tick fact, Silver Dicks.
They breathe out their ass. So
I wish we got that one.
So if you put something hot back there, they will back themselves out of it. And they also, I mean, they're very color oriented. They're a bunch of other shit. They hate color going across the color red.
Yeah, but
That's why
how
you see all
long
the
does
Boy
that
Scouts.
take? If you cover them up with Vaseline or alcohol or one of these things, trying to get them to back out.
Well, you don't want to cover them up because that's just going to smother stuff inside your skin pores. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I know,
you just take a heat, some type of heat, and the heat, of course, will take oxygen from around it.
Okay.
So you take something hot, stick it near that tick's ass, and he'll back himself out. And then you just flick that motherfucker off, do whatever you want to do.
Oh, but then they jump.
Well, fuck them. Let them jump. I don't give a fuck. They ain't
No, I want them
me,
dead. I don't want
motherfucker.
them getting lost in the house.
Well, then fucking elbow drop it. I don't know what the fuck
Listen
to
to
tell
these
you.
diseases, okay? Listen to some of these diseases. Eddie Weber, I got this. Look at this. I got this. Well, I mean, I say, all right, it's in my hands. The Silver Dicks, thank you.
Thank you, Calvin.
Dicks in hell!
Thank you, Scotty.
This is from the Oak Ridge National Laboratory. This document.
Where the fuck's that at?
I don't know.
You want me to
I
hit
can
Mexican
barely
Bowl while you
read
tell me
it,
about
dude.
it?
I'm so high. I would barely be able to read my obituary, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm
Is
gonna hit my
bourbon
girl's
virus
little
on the
mix.
list?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I feel
sounds
like
like,
one of
it's
us had a
official.
stroke.
I'm pretty sure that's why they gave it to me. It was because this is from the Oak Ridge National Laboratory. It's a tick identification and prevention document. Okay, and
Are you working for the CDC now?
I'm on the CDC.
Listen. Eddie Weber, check this out. Why
Nice
you
balls.
get cancer off of a can? Listen, check this out. Initial signs and symptoms of the disease include sudden onset fever, headache, muscle pain, followed by the development of a rash. Have you ever had that one?
I do
Yeah,
not
no.
believe I have.
Oh my God, that one's scary. That one is Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Okay,
Yeah,
now,
bro, that
I did
sounds
think
like a
I
good
had
time.
COVID. Okay, but maybe it was Rocky Mountain fever because I did have just recently dug a tick out of my asshole. Well, close to it.
Why do you let it
About
get
an
up
inch and
that
a half
far,
off.
man? Why you let it get that far, bro? You know you out in the woods. What are you
Bro,
goddamn drawers
you
and
not
say you fucking
listening, man.
boxers?
They get on the dog, and then they realize the dog has poison in his blood, and he's looking for that A blood. And
Yeah,
I've
and
probably
you're right.
got
And
that A blood.
Yeah,
And then
it just Ubers itself to the house.
It Ubers to the house via my dog, and then it gets in the bed, and then most likely they call this a dog tick. And this is what the symptoms are. Check this out. I'm going to read you the symptoms for the dog tick. Check this out because you might have had this. Okay. Symptoms generally include fever, headache, malaise, muscle
The fuck
aches.
is that?
Mayonnaise. You put it on
Malaise like you don't give a fuck.
Like lethargic?
Yeah, and other signs
Right,
may
yeah.
include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, cough, joint pains, confusion. Okay. And I was like, this is like,
bro, I got
every
this
day
shit
for
already.
me. I mean,
Yeah,
how
is
the
this
fuck am I
WebMD?
going to know?
I swear to God, bro, we need to go somewhere.
I mean, I have confusion, diarrhea, vomiting, joint pains. I got all that shit.
I'm telling you, man, like, we got a hard life, all right? We've been pissing out our ass since 2016.
Have you ever had joint pains while you were having diarrhea hot soup?
No, but I do have them during sex. You get that hip that
What about
you get that
confusion?
hip that locks up on you. You just gotta lay over to the side. Just
Have you ever had confusion when you're having rough shits? Because
bro,
whenever
felt
I
confusion
do, I
every
think
fucking day.
like, God bless the person who comes up on me like Elvis with shit all up in my ass. And that brings us back to a brand new shirt coming from Wheelchair Rick. I have asshole people in my life.
That's right. You need an asshole crew in your life. Look,
You
if
need
no one
an
in your
asshole
life
crew?
is willing to carry your booty at your lowest, they don't deserve you at your highest.
I feel like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like maybe Eddie Weber, better than Tick Stories, is having people name who they think their number one captain on the asshole crew. Because it might be a couple people. Some people might have this guy or that guy, but
okay.
who's number
are we
one on
forming
the
crew?
asshole crew?
Oh, well, hell, if that's being the case, man, I have to absolutely nominate Josh ahead of me. But speaking of Josh, that reminds me, man, this last weekend, y'all did the memorial episode, and I want to thank you for y'all's tribute to everybody. But I also want to thank you also, Steve, because you're also a veteran, even if you don't know it. You're a veteran of the war on drugs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You wear that shit, bro. You fucking you're a veteran of the war on drugs.
I just came here to get high.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I see we have matching gear. Thank you. You know where Eddie Weber got that is at Steve.
Yeah, y'all kept talking about the jerseys last week,
Jessupcom.
so I had to hang up my racing one.
Yeah. We've done some updating to our address on the World Wide Web. Some people might have noticed, some people might have not. But we thought it was time people know my name. So, go to my name. It's SteveJessup.com. You can get your own. I'm just here to get high from space. This is like, you can interpret this however you want. I always think of it as the aliens came down and they know exactly who to come to get that good shit.
Well, see, and the way I think about it is whenever we have our first alien relation,
Right.
who's going to be the one of us to ask them how much a gram it is where they from?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, we gotta know, yeah. But speaking of which, my girl decided to try to go buy her own little pen because I was trying to order her one of the Hamilton devices, but I've just been broke as hell lately. She's got one of these, what the fuck are they called? Magentos? Some dumb shit. It's supposed to be a dab rig.
Yeah, okay.
But it's fucking...
That's the thing. There's all kinds of shit out there.
But, yeah, it's garbage, man. They got cotton down there on the coil. They got fucking... What the fuck is she supposed to do?
Yeah, the old way was
you
those
know what I
little
mean?
coils. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. The old way was these things have a little ceramic bowl, which is much easier to clean than a coal because you can just take a cotton swab with some alcohol on it, rub that on your ticks, and then rub it in your bowl.
Yeah, I mean, hell, dude. I was watching, Stephanie had me watching some dumbass shit with Bert the other night talking about fucking, he got stung by a bunch of bees and needed some fucking tobacco spit on him. But, bro, that's not the way that shit works. You don't just get a motherfucker spit on you. You take the goddamn dip, the smokeless tobacco, rub it on that shit, and it pulls the shit out.
I saw something like that.
Yeah, you ain't gotta just have motherfuckers spitting on you and shit. You a
don't
weird
want
motherfucker,
that.
bro.
That's upsetting.
there's a lot of weird shit today in comedy, but the thing is we're all fucking centralized in one shit. And the other part of the shit I wanted to talk about is this last week, man, I got a big ass problem.
Oh, okay.
I went to the racetrack.
Really?
And in the racetrack, fucking the bathroom is just a trough, like a piss trough. This one dude pulled his dick out, and I'm pretty sure his dick hit my elbow when it came out.
Oh, okay.
Like it took a second. It was like a pool hose. It was like a pool hose, and he
like a noodle.
And I was like, oh, dude, I couldn't pee so fast. I was trying to pressure wash the little side I was on.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, producer
man,
Mike, is
can we
Eddie
get-
Weber
can we
making
just, like,
this
get
up? I
stalls?
mean, I feel like this all could be questionable.
No, can we just get stalls at the racetrack? Because, bro, I don't. Man, I felt bad. I went out and I hugged my girl after that. I was like, baby, listen, I just want you to know I love you.
You told her about you had dick on your arm?
Yeah, I was like, baby, look, there's people that.
Wait a minute. Eddie Weber, you're going so fast. I feel like you're not. Maybe the Adderall is in full fledged fucking go, but
no, it's
hey,
weed and whiskey,
Eddie.
but goddamn.
Eddie, shut the fuck up!
Did you talk about the dick that was on your arm?
Yes, sir. That's what I was trying to say. If you would have followed the story.
I can't. You're going so fast.
Well, maybe your just old ass ears ain't listening fast
All
enough.
right, let's introduce you again. Have you heard this sounder that we made for you?
Sounds like every decision in my life.
Yeah. You hear there's a beer can at the end.
Yeah, you gotta have that one
that
beer
was
can
intense.
falling out the truck.
Yeah. Usually
But
it's
anyways,
something.
man, y'all were talking about the uniforms last week, so I had to hang up my my racing jerseys and what like that from my sponsors. And of course,
it
last
looks like
week
your
being
wedding
Memorial.
dress.
Which one?
The one on the right looks like your wedding dress.
No, that was just my ABU top.
Steve Staff Sergeant. I'm impressed.
Oh, okay. Man, my eyes are getting old. You did mention that.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, man. I
Stop
wanted to
fixing
commend
help.
you because, like I said, you're a veteran also. You're the veteran of the war on drugs.
Oh, okay.
That's an attention getter.
Let's
And Josh-
Eddie Weber
Josh was
try and
definitely-
pull it together. I feel like maybe this is why producer Mike is functioning so well. Is it's been passed on to Eddie Weber, and now Eddie's gonna have a rough. It's gonna be rough. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go 100 back to the Colonel, the one and only. Good to see you on a Friday.
Love the Colonel.
Cheers. Love the Colonel.
I have to say,
Congratulations. Now, I'm sure you have lots of tick stories being out in the woods
yes,
with
I did.
primitive
The Battle of
tick
Shiloh.
repellents. Did you know that cinnamon is a good repellent? So you could have rubbed Big Red all over you.
No, whenever I was at the Battle of Shiloh, I was taking cinnamon and I was taking some toe fungus, and that's what
Okay.
I would use to step up my dick hole, my nostrils, everywhere else, so that way I didn't fumigate anything that was
Yeah,
bad.
because you could get ticks in all of your holes. That's
Yeah.
what I say is
Well-
right here in peak tick season, you gotta go explore all of your holes because a tick might get in there. I knew a guy who had got a tick in his belly button, and it was really hard to get out.
You
Like-
want to hear a story that my mom watches these shows and she's going to be like, son. But you want to hear a story, an actual story?
A real tick
Yes, sir.
story?
Yes.
Oh man, I do, because then while you're telling, like a campfire, we can all take hits. Everybody gather around, make a drink, load a bowl.
Social!
Josh is going to tell a tick story. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. So, back in the day, I grew up right down the road from Fort Massachusetts State Park in Southern Illinois.
Wait a minute. Oh God, hang on. That wasn't long enough for me to even like.
That's our jet stream.
I was just gonna say the Hamilton Device jet stream.
But I grew up 4 blocks away from the Fort Massachusetts State Park, and my dad was the major gunsmith around here, and he was just all nature guy all the time. I mean, he was just always out there. One time he come back, I'll never forget it. It was a Friday night. It was pizza night. It was when we were going to watch The Outlaw Josie Wales. My first time seeing it, and so we had to pause the movie. I mean, it was right before the actual shit goes down to where he's like,
no, don't miss the actual.
My dad had a tick on his ball sack. He had a tick right.
Spoiler alert, everybody!
Big dick season.
And my mom was laughing her ass off. I'm talking about Southern woman bellow. You know, like, because
does this come around to a tick?
A tick was on his ball sack, on the underside of his ball sack.
Oh, I missed that part.
That was an integral part of the story, Steve.
I've had tick on my balls.
Well, whenever I was at the Battle of Shiloh, I had a tick go up my dick hole.
Listen,
and I had to hold my piss in for a whole day.
Josh, what we really learned is not only are tick stories important, but also, do you have asshole people in your life?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There is one person in particular.
And I think we all understand that this is people that
get
up in there and rummage around in your dirty asshole and to dig out a tick or wipe you if you get to that point. You know, whatever you need in your ass. Maybe shove a suppository or an Adderall in your ass.
Would I want him doing it?
Tic-tac.
No, I'd shoot him in the face before he'd ever get on my property. If that's what
so you're saying that you would invite a stranger in to dig in your asshole and then murder them in your living room?
No, I thought you were talking about my enemy. The one guy that I'm a pretty easy guy.
Man,
but
I am also very high.
If you're talking about a friend, if you're talking about a friend, then I would let a friend.
I think we're talking at the same.
It's your show.
Time, I feel like we were both. Talking.
I like how somehow it stopped on me.
Oh shit! Eddie's still freaking.
He's still.
Josh, I feel like we were both.
Let's take a hit, Steve. Let's just take a hit.
Son of a bitch. We're live on Fridays. We've got ticks on our dicks. And we're live on Friday. We got ticks on our dicks. Ticks on our dicks. Ticks on our dicks. Woo! That is going to be a hit on the fucking charts. I need to get together with that fucking guy who writes dirty songs about pussies. Wheeler Walker Jr. Why don't you guys get that motherfucker on the show? I could give him my ticks on my dick song. It's fucking. These guys are worthless, Josh. The only guy who really brings it on a Friday is producer Mike. Who do we have next?
Douchebag. You're an
Well,
idiot.
speaking of cinnamon, maybe we could rub Big Red all over and prevent ticks. We've got Lando, the white gorilla.
I'm literally wearing the same. I haven't changed my clothes since that picture.
Oh my God, what is happening to us? This is beautiful. What a great thing. All right, let's go full screen on the one and only Lando Smiles out on the west side. Lando, are you able to twist it so we can get a full view of you? There you go. Fuck yeah. There you go.
I love I love that you reached for weed first when he said twist it. I love that, man.
Hey, I was like, I don't have a lighter.
Yeah, now we can really take in these
phone.
fucking amazing shades you got on. They got all the colors.
I keep getting complimented on these things, but I feel like I'm wearing your grandpa's glasses.
No, they're great. What are you wearing? This is a very rare segment we do on Jessup Show Podcast. What are you wearing?
I'm literally wearing the same shirt that I was wearing.
No, your goddamn glasses, son of a bitch.
Oh, I have red panties on.
Wait, what?
I thought you wanted to know what I was wearing.
What brand of sunglasses are they?
They're called Naven. Hold on,
don't make us look at your titties or the fucking California traffic.
That's a cop.
Shit.
Oh God! Don't make us look at cops. We'll all
Why are we frozen on this
on a Friday?
Fuck.
Oh my
I'm recording
God.
the police.
Oh my God! I do not want to. I'm so fucking sick of it.
What just happened?
We can't get away from these sons of bitches. We're live on a broadcast, and these sons of bitches are tracking fucking Lando on the freeway.
Everywhere, dude.
They find you quick, don't they?
Told you they've been after me.
Are you safe?
I don't have my seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, because I can see your titties so good. Don't do that.
Ah, you saw it.
I don't.
It was just for you.
I mean, that's the thing is people
that
are like,
sexual
where's
harassment?
that finger been? Rubbing around in circles on his dirty nipple.
Was that sexual harassment? I'm sorry, Steve. Don't sue me.
I feel harassed, and it's good to see you. Are you out
Producer Mike,
dropping
call
boxes?
HR right now.
What?
I'm on. I got him on
I
speed
was
dial.
telling Mike to call HR.
Okay.
It's not
Are
acceptable.
you out making deliveries? If you don't know, Lando makes those green deliveries.
I was out making purchases, actually.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
I needed something to smoke, and so I went and I was going to smoke with you
What
guys.
is
but then I
the
realized
one and
I don't
only
fucking lighter.
King of the Hill smoke?
I don't even want to tell you right now.
Okay.
It's embarrassing.
No.
Oh no.
So you're saying you have
Yeah.
a guilty pleasure when it comes to smoking?
Yeah, okay, listen, I'm ashamed of it.
Okay.
But
Good.
I went and
Shit,
bought a
man.
cheater.
What is that?
Oh, God, all the girls out here smoke cheaters.
Oh, it's like a little short joint?
No, it's just like a 2 gram joint, but they're fucking expensive and overrated hype. And I
So
bought
it's
one. I'm
like
ashamed
drinking
I paid for one.
berry flavored White Claw.
Very metro. of you,
Kinda,
man.
yeah. Like the bougie one.
Yeah, but you do have sunglasses on to match your smoke. You
Hey,
must be
they're
feeling.
fucking pretty rad, right? You like
Yeah, you must be feeling very feminine on a Friday.
them? I also feel very old. I feel like I said, I feel like I'm wearing your grandfather's glasses right now.
No, I think you're trying to deflect.
Oh, most definitely.
I think you're out prowling around looking to be a bottom on a Friday.
Oh, most definitely not.
You've got your
I
glasses
do the
on,
fucking-
your bougie weed, and you're like, who wants to take a ride on Daddy?
Oh shit. Oh Christ.
I do the fucking. I don't want to be the bottom.
You know what? This is a good time while you're in traffic. Lando Smiles, hang out. We're gonna get to the bottom of what's going in your bottom. Woo! You know what? I feel like this is my favorite because it makes me feel so comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, on a Friday from the hills of the east side. We're going west side to the east side. Oh my God, it's the one and only Jeremy Buckland. Okay. What do you say, Buckland? You're live on YouTube on a Friday. Welcome to June, man. You got ticks?
Yeah, I was watching the first part of your show there, and yeah, we got fucking ticks too.
What's up with these ticks?
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what producer Mike was talking about Lyme, Connecticut.
Oh, okay. You know more about Lyme, Connecticut?
Well, a little bit. I've never heard about Lyme disease. Probably about 10 years ago, I knew about Lyme disease. But my mom, when I was a little kid, she'd always say, I'm going to check you for ticks. And and she says,
that's when they would slip a finger in your butt.
Yeah. Hey, we got to check you.
They would.
Check you so you don't get
they
that
had an
Rocky
excuse to
Mountain
go
spotted
rooting
fever.
around. Go ahead. Sorry. I interrupted. I was having flashbacks.
Yeah, I know. She said, we got to make sure you don't get that Rocky Mountain spotted fever. That's what they called it where I'm from.
Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Trichinosis or whatever it is.
But one time you was talking about earlier in the show where if I'd ever had one on me, but one time when I was a kid, I got one up inside of my ear, up in this part of the ear here.
Yeah.
And my mom missed it, I guess. I was probably like 4 or 5. I could still remember it. And that fucker laid up in my ear for like 4 days, and it swelled up really big, like it's on a dog's back, you know. And she's like, oh my God. She's like flipping the fuck out, you know. And she's like, fucking had me hold me down and poured peroxide, fucking alcohol all over my ass, and she was flipping the fuck out.
Buckland, now,
also,
no, on that, I had a tick right here the other day, and it's still swollen, like right at the base of the hairline on the back of my neck. Right? And I just feel like how close it is to like my brain stem. And I'm like, all those poisons went right up into my, I mean, I might be dumb by the end of the week.
Hey, you look for a bullseye. If you get a big bullseye on you better go to the motherfucking doctor.
I can't see back there. I just can reach back there. I can just go like this.
You better get one of them bitches to damn check you out.
I don't want. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is what we've been talking about also on the show today is like, if you got somebody to help you look for ticks, then obviously that's your asshole person. But what if you don't have a tick checker or an asshole person? Who's going to get up there? I mean, I didn't even know what my answer is. I figure I'll have to answer at some point. We obviously know Jeremy Buckland's asshole checker is Jen Buckland. Congratulations. Very good.
Nice job, Jen. Congrats.
Producer Mike, would you consider in an emergency checking my asshole?
Well,
it feels a little itchy right now.
You did say in an emergency, so yes, in an emergency.
Well, but I am a little paranoid about these ticks, so I feel like, what if I texted you no more than 4, 5, 6 times a night, just pictures of my asshole and armpits and stuff like that?
If you email me or text me pictures, I will use them on next week's show. That's what my email and texts is for. So
son of a bitch. I was just getting my phone out because I have so many photographs that I've already taken. And my joints do feel weird. I feel a little bit feverish. I definitely have malaise.
I might be under HIPAA regulations, so I will not use your pictures on next week's show. So yeah, feel free to send them along, and I will give them their due diligence.
Jeremy, do you have malaise?
No, but on a note to producer Mike of Lyme, Connecticut, this is top secret shit that I've been looking into.
CIA information.
Well, Plum Island of Massachusetts is pretty damn close there, so I'm a firm believer that somebody's been fucking with these ticks over there for years. And that's the reason we got all these fucking diseases, is that damn Plum Island.
Makes sense.
Do you think ticks are a secret way to release diseases to the public?
Yes.
Because
like chemtrails.
I felt like I had COVID after I got this tick bite, but I did not test positive for COVID.
Right. You better get your shit checked out, Steve.
But nobody wanted to be around me when I even brought up the C word. As a matter of fact, we'll probably sober dicks are waving at me. We'll probably have to bleep that C word, not cock or CUNT. But okay. Can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Cocksuckers.
Man, now what do you think about this? This is a great, I don't know if we've talked about this, but me and producer Mike behind the scenes have been talking about, and I know we've done all kinds of weird shit on this show, like we were on, what's that one that we were on? Fucking Patreon. Yeah.
We were on the Patreon, yeah.
Yeah, but on Patreon, you still, the problem they told me on that is that you still had to put your videos on a platform where you had to be all clean and perfect and everything. And so,
sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. And it's still limited, is what we're saying. And then producer Mike and the Sober Dicks and all of us were talking. Is like, what about OnlyFans? Because they show tits and ass and buttholes and stuff like that.
Exactly.
For example, if we had like a way to continue the show on to OnlyFans, we could actually show some ticks in some buttholes. And really get down maybe some ticks on titties. Now, I don't know, producer Mike, if you know this, but when I was in high school, I was in a band called Ticks on Titties.
I did know that. You've brought that band up before.
Thank you. Ticks on Titties. We're gonna work on that t-shirt. Ticks on Titties. T-O-T. But that's something to think about. What do you think? Have you ever been on OnlyFans? Is that because, like, as everybody's pointed out on today's show, I don't know why everybody's attacking me, but I'm so old. I'm so old. I don't have the OnlyFans app on my flip phone.
Should be pretty easy.
No, I don't have OnlyFans either.
But have you ever like looked over a friend's shoulder, or do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I've seen it and this, that, and other. Jen, she like this damn guy on OnlyFans. Fucking, he's like this guy that carries this fucking duck around with him everywhere, and he's supposed to got a big ass fucking Peter and shit. So
why does he have such a big Peter?
Yeah.
What is he, Thor? Big old fucking hammer dick. I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
that's an attention getter.
He got some kind of
Fuck
hammer
that
dick
fucking
or something,
hammer dick motherfucker. And your wife wanted to get on there and look at his big, thick rod?
I done got on there and looked at his thick rod. Hell, his ain't no bigger than mine.
I'm sick of that. Okay, well, that could be a downfall if all of our ladies start going and looking at thick rods if we bring the show to the OnlyFans. But maybe we could also occasionally, for the ladies and the community with a bunch of letters, we could put some big, thick dicks on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a way to do it free on OnlyFans, where you just got to go over there because on their platform they can do titties and stuff. And what I'd really love, Producer Mike and the Sober Dicks, is if we could get some of these hot bitches to come on and show us their assholes and let us check their assholes for ticks.
It should totally be a segment. We could sell that segment for sure.
Awesome idea.
I mean, obviously seasonal, April, May, and June. It's a way to help remind people to be on the lookout for ticks if on the show we create a ticks and hot girls' assholes segment.
I love it.
Love it.
I feel like we kind of just had a producer behind the scenes meeting with Jeremy Buckland live on the broadcast on a Friday. Did that just happen? I'm pretty high.
Jeremy is Johnny on the spot. Jeremy, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Producer Mike.
Good to know Jeremy has an asshole checker.
Yeah.
Somebody who also no longer has an asshole checker. It's the one and only.
That is so mean.
Jay Morelli.
And this is why I hate pulling out.
Look at that. I hate pulling out. Now, you got to do what I did, and you got to get your dick snipped.
Yeah, that's the next part. Should be some point this year for that. I got to go through.
Yeah, because then you don't have to take the truck out of the garage anymore. You can just leave it in.
Leave it right there. You mean the fucking van.
Yeah, buddy!
What's going on, guys?
Listen, I feel like, Jay, I need to just do a quick.
You know what? You know what's so funny? You just made me look at my legs, my arms and shit when you were talking about the...
It is straight up.
I just discovered that last year.
Now, I know there's people watching this up in cities and stuff, and they're like, I ain't got ticks, and then to the right of them is like a fucking 3-inch water bug roach. I don't got that, motherfucker. I got little vampire, disease-carrying fucking monsters that are attaching themselves to me in the middle of the night after I skull-fucked my dog. Okay? Guys, don't judge that part of the story.
You do you, Steve. You do you, buddy.
The ticks don't like my dog, and they come on me. But
oh, good Lord!
Literally come on you. Okay.
They do, but it's very evident what's going on. Because if I was having sex with my dog, I think we could all agree, odds are ticks would be on my dicks. Ticks, be on my dicks.
Be on his dick.
Woo! Come on, ticks.
Yeah.
On my dicks.
On the dick.
Okay, if I was having sex with my dog, that's what would be happening. But what's happening is I give a lot of hugs to my dog, okay? A lot of neck to neck. I try and make out with her occasionally. That's not weird. But the ticks are running up onto my neck from her neck because they're using her as we've already heard on today's show, like a fucking Uber, Jay.
So the ticks use her to lick your dick. That's what you're saying.
Time's limited,
Yeah, their time is limited, and they are carrying on to my neck to give me fucking tropicocalacalis, and it's gonna give me the malaise, and I'm not gonna know, Jay, because I'm so fucking high and drunk all the time. I'm not gonna know that the diarrhea or the vomiting or the fever or any of these symptoms are from the ticks. I'm going to be like, well, I did get fucked up, and I might have COVID, and I banged some sluts.
You might end up thinking you got gonorrhea or something, man.
I mean, I'm not going to think it's ticks, but it could be the motherfucking ticks.
It could be. Could be. Shit, man. Yeah, no, I just discovered this thing about the ticks and stuff like last year. About how bad that they could be.
Oh, man, you don't want Lyme disease. That's a bad one. We didn't even read about that one because that's a trigger warning to a lot of people.
Oh, man.
You can't even... I don't even think you can say that when you order a drink at a bar anymore. I think you have to say, not a lemon.
Listen, I'm glad to see you got the koozie back.
Hey, man, look at this motherfucking koozie. Yeah.
I was just talking to my dad last weekend about it because he has.
What? We lost Jay.
Did we lose Jay Marigigi?
Let's see.
You kind of went silent. There you are.
Sorry about that.
Oh my God.
My life.
Does that mean a text came in saying weed's on its way?
Nah, some spam call. Tell him I can.
I know, because that's what the sober dicks told me, is that whenever it mutes you guys out, that you're getting like a text or a call, or your bitch is sending you titty pictures or something like that.
Wish they fucking told me. That's good information.
You didn't know that,
Thank you.
Producer Michael? We're all
did not know that.
Together.
Yeah, I went out because I had a potential spam call, so I was likely a telemarketing number.
Jay, before we wrap it up with Jay, is there anything that you have special that you want to share with us on Friday?
Friday? Shit, just make sure that you always check your balls. Not for the lumps anymore. You might get attached with a fucking tick.
Yeah. See, like right now, I feel like something's crawling on my face.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about it too much, my guy. I would just check. I would just ask a bitch to come look at your neck and, check it.
Well,
just like Buckley said.
Speaking of crawling on your face, Steve.
Okay, good call, because definitely there's ticks in this motherfucker's crawl space. Jay, hang out. We're going to go deep where the ticks live. This guy's knee-deep in ticks. Give it up for the one and only crawl face in the crawl space. Are you in tick land?
Guilty!
Producer Mike just stopped me from being able to speak, so I'll keep it short.
Yeah.
As a fisherman, I've had ticks, but I'll tell you what, this nervous tick that I got right now is the worst one.
Yeah, I feel itchy.
But it might be Erb's palsy. I'm not 100% certain. But another seasonal problem I find that affects many people is allergies. So I've developed a new product that is designed for sinus cleansing. I give to you the KR1.
Oh, is that like the Navage?
It's gonna be.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, be careful you load that reservoir up with boogers.
That could happen. But Steve, that's under my own power. Sometimes when you got a blockage.
Right. A blockage?
You gotta give it a little extra.
Oh, what I always do is I take the tops off and I suck on each one of them individually. Don't isolate that, please.
Go out.
Oh shit, we lost him. Oh my God. I didn't even know if we would hear from this crew. I thought we've been going a long time on a Friday, producer Mike. It looks like we've got a gang from South Louisiana. It looks like a gang, a tent gang, out in the wilderness all the time with the ticks.
We got
ticks on my titty.
You know,
I got ticks on my titty.
Just like the tick thing, if you were to get bit by a tick and somebody pull it off, just imagine if somebody going out in the woods needs somebody to be with you.
Wait, hang on just 1 second. Producer Mike, can we, first off, I can barely see him. Can we go full screen? There we go. And also, we can't hear him so well. So come close and tell us, because I can hear the winds of South Louisiana whipping.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
You know, not only ticks, but snake bite.
Snake bite.
Yeah, you keep it on your ass. Who the fuck's gonna suck the poison out? You know.
Right.
Hey.
That's right. You need a person for a lot of things, like ticks, snake bites, checking rashes, maybe occasionally, like maybe stick this in my butt just for fun, just to see, because I can't get it in good. You know, stuff like that. Producer Mike knows about that.
Yep.
Tent Gang, good to see you. Last week we had an update from, speaking of your butt, we had an update from Two Kings Glass. I have been hitting occasionally out of their pipe today. They sent me this amazing pipe. Now, you were going to get a custom pipe and some other things for your vagina and butthole. I think that's YouTube friendly, vagina and butthole, isn't it?
Why not?
Guilty.
It all makes your ball sure off.
Okay, great to see Tabby Cat. Look, we have some drawings. This looks like a sword. What is that?
That is one of my swords I drew, I think in 2016, if not older. I sent that to them too, and they haven't got back in touch with me yet, so they're looking things over. Hopefully they can make that. Ooh,
Okay, glass sword. What else do we have, Producer Mike?
This one. I thought I missed this one. But yeah, this one looked technical. These look like schematics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is for your butt?
Yeah, I had to update it because the one they showed us was just outrageous. You can't fit that thing in there.
Yeah, we didn't want a 27 millimeter opening in our butthole. I mean, that's just outrageous.
Now, I know this says 5 inches long, but I think it should be 3 inches long. The same, about the same as the width. 3 inches.
See, I told you size doesn't matter, Steve.
So basically, you've got these drawings. We've sent them into Two Kings Glass. Now we're going to get something real, because I feel like this should have happened from the get-go. Producer Mike is having Tabby Cat involved in the design. Don't you think?
Yeah, she seems like she has more time to make phone calls, too. So that's always important.
Tabby Cat, what do you do when you feel real itchy all the time and you know it's in your head?
I still jump in the river.
Oh, you just get in the river?
Yeah.
I mean, I keep getting in front of the mirror and checking my pits and then doing my ears, because like the one that was in my neck, right at the bottom of my brainstem, giving me cat scratch fever. He was there for like a day, so like he really got a lot of my soul in his sucking.
I do. Hey.
Oh, damn! What the hell?
Guilty. Really? Douchebag.
That one.
Oh, fuck it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that a tick could crawl up my neck and suck my soul right out of the back of my brainstem. I didn't
Now,
like it.
I have AB negative blood, so I don't know how.
Oh, okay,
rare.
wait a minute. I have the blood chart. You're number 3 on the list.
AB negative?
Look, I carry my medical records, man.
Okay, yeah, because you
You
never know.
You get in a lot of fights.
You never know when you're gonna get a job at Roadhouse. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, the only place I've had a pig is under my pig.
Okay, so just for reminders, we found that ticks are attracted to blood types more than other blood types. The most popular blood type is A blood types. Okay? Don't throw negatives and positives and all that shit at me. A, that's top of the list. Then O, then AB, number 3, and then last on the list, number 4, is B. Tabby, why do you think that the ticks hate B people? Hang on, we cannot hear you. Coming in from South Louisiana, it's a little choppy. We can see your amazing titty city, but we cannot hear you.
Yeah, there we go. He had to turn the fan off.
Oh, that's what it was. It was a fan noise. Okay, my question was, why do you think bee people are so unattractive to the ticks? Blood type B people. Oh, now we can't hear her at all. Son of a bitch.
Can't hear them all. Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Producer Mike.
Yeah.
Try and pull it.
I think we lost
thank God
them.
we can see. I mean, it looks like. Uh-oh. There it is.
Well, there they go. Can we hear them now? We can't hear them.
I got distracted by where Zoom froze your breasts.
Abby, you brought Zoom
Eddie
down.
Weber. The Colonel. There is.
You're an idiot.
That's inappropriate.
You're gonna make me come.
Yay! No asshole chicker, no tick chicker.
Yeah. You know it. Make sure you check your ass and your balls, Malbec. Have a good weekend.
Jay, do you think that would be a good business venture for guys like me and you?
Yeah.
Start some sort
We should travel
on-
the country. We should travel the country, in every town hall and get every man out there and tell them, make sure that you check your balls and your asshole for ticks.
Maybe Wheelchair Rick, who's a partner in this, could bring us.
Could you unmute him?
Yeah, I mean, we need an app that can send somebody over to check our assholes and ticks and stuff if we're guys like us.
I think we're gonna call it Ass Checker.
Ass checker.
Yes.
Thank you.
But in reality, as soon as you go
Wheelchair
in,
Rick,
it's
we really do. We need shirts.
Yep.
We need
Ass
shirts. And
Checker.
also at Ass Checker, we should see if AssChecker.com is already taken. But
Yep.
at Ass Checker, I want to be able to sign up for colon exams from hot chicks with their titties out.
Yep. Gotta be some titty chicks, preferably. I mean, I prefer the blondes. I don't know what you guys like, but blondes are more fun.
I mean, if I'm gonna have a finger in my ass, I want to enjoy it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Start with the pinky, please.
I really feel like I have ticks on my ankles right now.
You know what? If I could, I would like to request somebody who didn't graduate high school, who spent most of her time out in the woods, you know what I mean, searching for certain
Are you talking down
wildlife.
to us?
No. I would rather have somebody looking for ticks in my asshole that spent more time in the woods. Fuck school. School don't teach you shit besides math and reading. We all know that.
Yeah,
so
correct.
you think the asshole tick checker also checking for doo-doo and other things? I mean, maybe just the occasional
Maybe a pressure
drug
sore like me if you
insertion.
can't feel it.
Right. I mean, assholecheckers.com. You think this is we're going to win? Maybe this is a $1 million idea.
I wouldn't say million, but I would say
Because
at
I don't
least
think that many
100,000.
people are watching us. We are live. So some people may get ahead of us on this. I mean, they might think this is so good that they're already writing $1 million checks.
Yeah.
Yep. There you
How
go.
would the word ass be
AssChecker.com.
written? How would the word ass checker be written on the app?
I feel like it's ASSCHEC, like
Nope,
checkers.
that's wrong. ASS checkmark ER.
Okay, there we go. That's perfect.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
what's
the
a
one.
check mark?
What the fuck? What's a check mark? What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Oh my
It's
god,
a
we
real-
need to have a business Zoom meeting about this. AskCheckers.com.
Rick, you going live?
Maybe maybe people
Hey,
can
we're gonna.
weigh,
We're gonna.
maybe people
we're gonna-
can weigh in that are watching live. How would they write AskCheckers.com?
Yeah, put in the
Yeah,
comments.
do that.
And also,
type it down in the bleep.
Also, another thing to put in the comments: who would you have check your ass? Would it be
That's a good question.
like? I mean, I don't feel like is it. Are we no longer able to say like white or Asian or?
I don't know. I was going to ask you something actually. What?
Oh, okay.
Why can't
Latino.
we make a T-shirt make Weeds palsy like this freaking dude just said? That was freaking a cool way he said that. I got ticks, and it's because I have weed palsy.
Are you talking
I
about
think
the
that's
crawl space?
hilarious. Yeah, that was kind of hilarious. I don't know if that was like a bad thing to say or not, but I thought that was hilarious.
You know what, Jay? Just you know what?
You're an idiot.
Oh damn! Poor Jay.
Asshole. Suck dicks in hell.
Who are you too, wheelchair Rick?
Ah, what a Friday. First
It has
weekend
been
in
nuts.
June. We're live. Let's say thank you and great to see and good to see the tent gang again on a Friday. Cheers. Maybe producer Mike, was there some music or something that you wanted to?
Well, I tell you what, you always play some great outros that some of the fans have sent in. Well, we've got Tabby's rendition of an outro, so I thought we would do that as our outro today.
Oh, we're gonna play it later.
We're gonna play it as we leave the show. Yeah, how
We're
about
gonna
that?
play Tabby. Okay, stick around for that all the way to the
Yeah,
end.
man.
Tabby's got a new song. Good to see you. Cheers, Tabby. And what do we do? Producer Mike, do you want to flip a coin between these two amazing regulars?
I just did, and they both won.
What are we doing?
Lando Smiles, did you make the stop?
Did I make the what?
Oh, I felt like you were dropping something off.
Oh, I was just trying to get home.
Boy.
Are
on the
you
road.
inside the cave?
Kinda, pretty much.
Good to see you on a Friday.
Time to smoke.
Lando
Hey.
Smiles. What? You
I
got
emailed
something?
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Okay, yeah, give him a call, because tell him I've got Tits on Grits and lots of great songs.
Yeah, he was going to call me back, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, lots of Tick songs. I mean, we wrote lots of great music today, and everybody knows
yeah.
it.
Very creative.
I've been in bands. Good to see Lando Smiles finally getting high on a Friday. Jeremy Buckland, is your asshole checker anywhere nearby?
No, she ain't home from work yet. She had to work over today. So I'm going down here and talk to my pot plants and sing a little music to them.
What do you do outdoor pot plants with, and if Lando Smiles wouldn't have been so high, I would have asked him, but he's gone. So what do you do when the bugs of the natural other area that you're hiding your pot plants in start eating the leaves?
Well, I just let Mother Nature take care of that. I'm not
You
concerned
don't worry about the
none of
leaf
that.
eating?
Nah. Hell,
Okay.
that's nature's way of taking care of what they need to take care of.
Okay, because there's lots of leaf eating going on.
They is. I've got some leaf-eating motherfuckers, too.
Son of a bitch.
I know. Fucking sucks.
Good. Enjoy your Friday, getting drunk, talking to your plants. I know what you mean. It is a spiritual thing when you're raising them buds out in the flowers. That
Jeremy knows what he's doing, though.
You will, yeah, eventually.
Carrying on like that.
Carrying on like
Keith.
that.
It's probably the season. Yeah, the season, right? So that's probably we haven't heard from Keith in a long time because he's been
I know,
tending to the
Canada
harvest.
Keith, he's a fucking
Yep.
grower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we were doing pre-production? I couldn't get the top off this can. I spent the whole show. Finally got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. You weren't in the meeting. I'm sorry. Why would I think you would have been there?
When the Sober Dicks.
Yeah. But I got the top. Hey, tell Sober Dick 4. I finally got it off, and yep, I'll be enjoying this
Mike
later.
open some peanut butter or something like that, I guess. What is that
Hey,
you're
man, I'm
drinking?
50.
What is it you got open?
It's a 100 milligram Keef Extreme Orange Kush orange soda.
Fuck.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
We're gonna do it up on a Friday.
I got hot.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. So what
What?
do you got planned for this weekend?
You know what? I don't know why they put me on the spot like this.
Well, you said you had a lot of ticks going on. I didn't know if you had a bevy of checkers that are going to be escorted in, and
I'm gonna get on the
giving their
website and start this business. I've got the Sober Dicks are on hand. They've heard about it. We're gonna get the LLC for assholechecker.com, and we're gonna get this thing going. Start looking into people's butts and their armpits and their ear holes and stuff, because you don't want to wake up with a tick in your nose.
Jesus.
Or your eyebrow or whatever, just resting on the tip of your dick, and you wake up and he's like, hello.
That's I would
I've
be
been
disgusted.
sucking on your dick tip
You'd have
all
to
night,
move.
and you didn't come because I'm a tick. Woo woo. I've been sucking on your dick tip. Yeah, that's like one of those old sad country songs where your dick tip was getting sucked all night, but not to come, just blood from a tick. Because you were
You'd think a
down
tick would know.
in the woods,
Mm.
pissing, drunk, late night, your friends, you're partying, you whipped your dick out, you got a tick on the dick tip. I've been there. A lot of people have. It's a tick dick season.
You know whose opinion that we did not get today on this?
Oh, okay.
I did notice our friend Adam Maldonado was on the line. We didn't get to him, and he had to bail.
Fuck.
He probably would have had some really good
many
insights
good
on
thoughts.
it. Yep. Maybe next
He
week.
probably had all the ticket answers.
Well, we can't do it next week, but the week after. We'll still be in tick season.
Oh, next week, by the way, we're going to get John Hickok from Hickok 45 right here on YouTube. Those fucking dudes have 45 million. Is it 5 million? Oh, it's 5 million. That's still good. 5 million followers. Look at that. Look at that. That guy's 9 foot tall. That guy's 9 foot tall. Look at that guy. That's an M60. It's gonna be me, Hickok. I'm also there next Friday, 420. Also, we're gonna
Angel
get John
time.
here in the shop, and we're gonna talk about that gun and the oil that producer Mike was talking about, how it works, why it sounds like it does. All kinds of cool shit that I did not know about an M60 70s era Vietnam machine gun that is the most hell-raising thing I have ever shot. I mean, the concussion. When you stand on the right side of an M60 and it's belt-fed and it's woof, 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 just fucking feeding those goddamn bullets. I mean, it rattles your fucking hangover so bad. You don't like it. You're not gonna like it if you go out drunk and you're shooting it. That's just a tip. It's just an early tip. I mean, how many times when you were back in the military, producer Mike, did you shoot an M60 hungover with a headache like what I'm talking about?
I don't. Believe it or not, I did not fire the M60 hungover, but I did fire the
Idiot.
the M5 grenade launcher.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Hungover, because they had to send us to another base to train on it, and the night before we got hammered because we could, and then
I'm glad you had.
Yeah, then we fired a automatic grenade launcher. That was fun. Yeah. I fired some good shit. I really did.
Yeah, you fucking mouth off.
I know. Hey, so should we play Tabby's song?
Oh, yeah, let's hear that song before we go, because I need a cold beer on a goddamn Friday.
All right, cool. I'm not sure if this is going to work, so you're going to have to give me the heads up if this if this is going to be working here. So
this has been a fun Friday. By the way, you can still call 225-800-3175. Oh my God, I'm getting a loop back. I hear myself.
Oh shit! All right, put yourself on mute.
No, it's gone now. I think we're good. This is it. We're about to sign off, but we do have a song. I think we're gonna hear that now. Are we gonna hear that now?
We are. Can you let me know you can hear it? Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Friday.
Fuck yeah.
We spend our time at the
shit. I'm getting a little movement downtown.
On the Jessup Show with good company. See Steve, the crew live, and join the family. If you've had a rough week working hardy, it's time for the 10 party. Just one day out of the week, we get funny, loose to be off our feet. So let's grab our beer and weed to get it buzzy. Hell yeah, we all fly free on the Jessup Show every Friday at 4:20. When it comes Monday morning, back to working hardy. It's
what's happening to me? Why do I feel so erotic right now?
Every Friday at 4:20.
No, she put like some Enya back there.
All I see is a dark screen, but I can just hear this breathy voice, and I can actually feel it on my genitals.
Have a good time.
Can you feel it on your tick wound?
Can you come back? Because I feel a little freaked out right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Can you make it stop?
I'm sorry. No, I thought it was pretty good. I actually liked it.
I was actually getting a little
sleepy.
No, stiff.
All right, then maybe we should wrap it up. Hey, we won't be live next week, folks. June 9th, we're going to have John Hickok in the... Yeah, sorry.
Maybe I have like an ASMR thing.
That could be it. Yeah.
Because that was really... I mean, I was about to finish. That's why we had to stop.
I see. I'm sorry. I was actually trying to move on so you didn't have to think about it anymore. Because they seem like
I'm
that.
Thinking like I want to go back to that after later when I can get naked. Maybe here's what I like to do on a Friday after like about a case and a half of beer, is I'll spread out an extra large shower curtain right here in the shop on the floor. Okay. Is this okay if I share this? I mean, it's okay if you share. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody's here anymore.
I don't think.
I feel like maybe I'm just telling you, producer Mike. So I'll get this big shower curtain and I'll spread it out on the floor. And I'll put like 2 or 3 bottles of baby oil all over it, me, and whoever really I can talk into joining me. And we'll just rub all over each other's tick tits and assholes and stuff like that.
Well, it is the season, so. Yeah.
Now, what were we talking about? Because I kind of got lost in my description, and I forgot if I was trying to prove a point or...
I would, again, I've told you this before, I would stop trying to do that. Just say your point. Don't try to prove it. Yeah, no, you can share it, but just don't try to prove it. Yeah. It works for me, so that's why I shared it with you. Yeah.
Oh, I know what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the breathy singing from Tabby Cat. I started thinking about, like, you know, shower curtains and baby oil and stuff like that.
I got high.
Is that fair? I mean, that does make... Good to see you
I
on
think-
Friday.
Good to see you,
I feel
sir.
like maybe there are some natural things you can rub on your body. Oils and such. Look those
Liniments.
up if you're genuinely scared. I'm going to go rub some oil on my body.
You do that.
And I'm going to think about shower curtains and cats and stuff like that.
You're
Do you have an
idiot.
Do you have an extra shower curtain, or are you going to be ripping the one that you already have?
Internet. I thought you said the internet.
No, I said your shower curtain. You said you're going to put it down. Do you have to grab the one that you're actually using, or do you
I
have an
always
extra
keep
one?
one on ready on hand. Don't you?
No.
Okay. Well, there you go. You just got a pro tip. I always
Keep
keep
using that
a
one and-
cheap
yeah.
throwaway shower curtain for sexual activities, dead bodies. Maybe you get some people over your house and they feel like they got to puke. You can just fucking hit that son of a bitch. You know what I mean? There's lots of great uses for a shower curtain. You get it.
I do.
All right, good. Somebody's taking notes. Somebody is finally taking motherfucking notes. Producer Mike on a Friday. Have a good one. Don't try and get a tick in your butt or anything like that. Top of tick season. The show was tick themed. We still checked in with all of our favorite regulars. Producer Mike's probably gonna try a sex club for the first time this weekend. That's what the sober dicks are telling me. You could probably get a ticket at a sex club. I mean, you should know that. Everybody should know that. Going into a Friday or a weekend, you can get a ticket. And stuff. You could get bed bugs, you could get fleas, you could get all kinds of stuff from some dirty. Because my favorite thing, if we're all just being honest, is like when you have running shorts on and they'll do the thing on your leg. Okay, we should probably save that for another broadcast. Have a good weekend, first weekend in June. Hey, it's going to be 4th of July before we know it, so start thinking about, like, what you want to do with your friends. Get some fucking people together. Drink some beer. Shoot some shit off. And then we'll talk about it right here on Jessup Show. You can go to Jessupshow.com, SteveJessup.com. We're at 448. At 500, we're giving away this PS1. We'll do a random drawing of all our subscribers. I hear there is a talk group with producer Mike. I don't know how we get. There's a secret group of people that talk. If you want to be on that, stick around, subscribe. If you're a listener just on Spotify and Pandora and all that, subscribe right here to the Jessup Show Podcast YouTube channel. Hell yeah. Okay. Finally, I'm gonna go get a motherfucking cold ass beer. Pick some ticks out of my asshole and balls. Or fuck my dog on a shower curtain one more time. That's what it sounds like. Oh, you know what would be good too? We should make some goddamn cocktails. Because I was hearing about a tequila with fucking Prime. One of those. Oh my God, we got to get into it. We're going to get into it. It's Friday. First weekend in June. I hope you get into it. Cheers. We'll be back next week with John Hickok from Hickok 45. Me and him are going to shoot an M60. And then we're going to sit down right here at 420 on a Friday and talk about the gun, his YouTube shit, all kinds of stuff. If he has ticks on his dicks. He's 9'12". Did I already say that? Okay. All right. You know what? Bring in the fucking pickle and the juicers. The damn... It's been a long week.
Been a long, hard week of working.
Yeah.
Tired, my fingers bleed.
My fingers are bleeding because they're being attacked by ticks.
Been a long, hard week of working. Tired, my fingers bleed.
The goddamn ticks are taking over. All right. Love you guys.
I know what I need. There's whiskey and women.
That is.
And a little weed.
I don't like it.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Dude, I drink a lot.
Riding with
Load
my
bowl, I drink a lot.
2 a.m. in the morning. Riding with my cub. Matter what y'all driving, cops will ruin our bug. It's whiskey and women, we just cut. Had run-ins with the po-po. My wrist have been black and blue. Had run-ins with the po-po. My wrist have been black and blue. I ain't got time for that stuff. I got shit to do.
I got shit to do. Yeah, we wrote something.
These whiskey and women, sticky icky too.
I got high.
That was the best one yet, man. That was it. Calling it.